Thanks for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be reviewing 72 Seasons by Metallica, and it's a pretty good one. If you look really closely right there, and if you look too close you're not going to be able to see it. When you pull back a little bit and then you're going to see it says 72 right there. It's a yellow cover. It doesn't even have their name on the cover. I'm assuming and guessing they're like, oh, we're so big we don't even need our name on the damn album cover. Just a little M right there. So you see what I did. I put Metallica up on there. It just kind of looks better that way. So anyways, a yellow album cover. That's kind of an odd and strange one. People are already dubbing this the Yellow Album. That's kind of strange. But ironically, when they came out with the Black Album, when they came out with the album Metallica, people just started dubbing it and calling it the Black Album. And people are like, well, it's better than the Pink Album or the Purple Album. And I'm like, yeah, better than the Yellow Album. And I was thinking yellow because the Gadsden flag has that little snake right there. So it has a Gadsden flag snake right there. And the flag is yellow. I'm not sure exactly why they picked yellow. Why not blue, green, or red for an album cover. But that's just the album cover. When I heard the song, the album title, 72 Seasons, I was like, what the heck are they talking about? There's not 72 seasons in here, there's 4 seasons. But 72 seasons, you all of course know, most of you probably already know by now, it means 18 years, and James got it from a book. White album because it was just a solid color thing. And of course, AC/DC's Back in Black, because AC/DC's Back in Black, as you all know, is solid black color. Let's get into the album. The first song, 72 Seasons, is a good rocking song. It's solid. It's a hard-hit song. It's a good rocking song. 72 Seasons is a great song opener for the album. Shadows Fall is a good song. It's a good rocking one. The midsection kind of slows down. It kind of reminds me slightly of Battery, if you listen to the midsection. It just sounds really cool. I know there's a couple of other older classic songs that people have mentioned. A couple I've heard and recognized and like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. A couple I didn't. I'm like, I don't know how you're hearing that song in this, but... Oh, Shadows Fall features another cool guitar solo by Kirk Hammett. And of course, it has the wah sound to it. So that's kind of his trademark sound, and it sounds good and it fits the song well. Suicide is an upbeat song. I like the vocal phrasing on this. I like it. It displays their good songwriting skills, I guess. And it's a good song. I really like it. Next song, Sleepwalk My Life Away. It opens up with this cool bass sound, which is cool to hear Robert Trujillo bass playing on this album. And, you know, he's such a really good, awesome bass player. He's been in the band for a number of years. Going on like 20 years or so. I forgot exactly. But anyways, Robert Trujillo is a great bass player. He doesn't go too wild and too freely. You can't expect to hear Robert Trujillo's bass playing like you did in Suicidal Tendencies or Infectious Grooves, but I was always hoping for some more cool Robert Trujillo bass sounding stuff with a guitar stop, and it's just the drums and bass, and you get to hear Robert shine a little bit. Song number 5, You Must Burn. It's a slower song. I don't really love it. I think if there's any song that's my least favorite on the album so far, it's this one right here, You Must Burn. Nothing really exciting about that song. Lux Eterna. Song number 6, Lux Eterna. Really cool, fast, rocky one. Great guitar sound, great rhythm. Lars has got double bass in it. He's choking his cymbals like how he used to. A lot of the songs that in recent years he hasn't done that a lot like he did years ago. It's one of those songs where Metallica thinks like, okay, you want a cool fast one? We'll give you a fast rocking one. And that's good, but it still doesn't have that older heavy sound. I know what people are thinking, you just want another Master of Puppets. Not really. I'd rather prefer another Injustice for All. Something that showcases their talent. They have talent. That's why people are kind of disappointed with newer albums and stuff like that. We want to hear something insanely heavy and awesome. And if they're experimenting stuff, I think with on the last album, Hardwired, or this one, they should have thrown like a cool 80s sounding thrash song. That's all I'm asking for, that's all I'm wanting. It seems as though Metallica have found their niche, they're comfortable, they're staying in their safe zone, and they found their sound. It's not too heavy, and it's not too commercial. That's what I like about this album so far. It's a good rocking, solid one. Song number 7, Crown of Barbed Wire. That song is okay. I have to get used to that song a little bit more. I'm not really wild about it. I don't think it's an exciting song. Chasing Light. Another song it's okay. I'm not really wild about it. I don't love it. It has some good bits and pieces in there. Listening to the drums and guitar. There's some good parts in it. It's another song I have to get used to. I don't really love that song that much. Number 9, If Darkness Had a Sun. It's definitely a cool, rocking one. It's an awesome one. It's definitely one of my favorite songs off the album. Has some cool guitar work in it. I love the phrasing. I love the vocals. And I like the drums a lot. The intro, the drums, not that the drums have an incredible, difficult piece, but I like that kind of like 1, 2, 3 count. So anyways, the quick little 1, 2, 3 beats 3 times. That sounds cool. I like it. It's definitely an awesome song. I love that song. Definitely my favorite song off the album, If Darkness Had a Sun. Number 10, Too Far Gone. Definitely some really cool, wicked guitar work in here. Well, compared to the past several albums, this one has some like really cool guitar solos. Some of the other songs do, of course, off the last 2 albums, but there's some really cool guitar parts in here. I love the guitar parts. I love the chorus. This is a really strong one, and I think it's an awesome song. It's probably definitely one of my other favorite songs off of the album, Too Far Gone. Awesome rocking track. Room of Mirrors, another cool one with a cool guitar sound and a cool guitar solo, and I like the whole structure of the song. I like the phrasing of how it goes, and I like everything about it. It's kind of hard to describe because it's just, I don't know. It sounds similar to the other songs off of this album. Acceptable. Because I've been a fan since 1987, and the most incredible, heaviest album that they've come out with. But as far as recent years go, it's definitely one of their best ones. And I would have to probably agree with the people who've said this is the best album that they come up with since the Black Album. Because all their other first albums are incredible. And after the Black Album was Load, and then just what we've gotten since Load, and then even, you know, Hardwired to Self-Destruct was definitely their best up until 2016 to 20. But I think 72 Seasons is definitely, it's better than Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Even though I like some songs off Hardwired, but let's get back into this. So the last song is a pretty good one. I don't love it yet. It's kind of a slow, dragging song. I like the guitar parts in it. There's some cool guitar solos in it. There's some cool guitar parts, and I don't know. It's one of the other songs of the like, hey, let's break our record for the longest song that we've ever done. To Live Is to Die is definitely one of their longest songs, and I think their longest one up until this point. And it's a good rocking one. But this one is, I don't know, it's like they tried to create a really long, epic song masterpiece, and it just kind of falls short of a masterpiece. I don't think it's really an epic song. However, the 7:28 mark to 8 minutes, a little bit past that, there's some really cool guitar work in there, some dual guitar work in there. I don't know if it's overdubbed or if it's James and Kirk playing at the same time. But there's some cool guitar parts in there. I'm going to have to give it several more listens. I like it. I just haven't really fallen in love with the song yet. Sometimes songs will do that. Sometimes I'll have to listen to a song several times before I appreciate it. Sometimes I like the songs right away. Definitely like Lux Eterna. Alright, that's it. So in closing notes, cool about this album is that there's no ballads on it and there's no instrumentals. They released several videos right away, and you know, like Lux Eterna. If Darkness Had Us On and Lux Eterna and Screaming Suicide are the first 3 videos that they released off of this. They're releasing videos right away and stuff. I know they're trying to promote it, but then there's the whole thing of, hey, people are getting these songs for free. I bought my own copy of the CD, as you can see. And people are checking out on YouTube, but then how many people are actually going to buy the album? They can, couldn't, and should, because it's a good album, and some people are even going to like the album, not buy it, which kind of is the whole MP3 thing and free music kind of thing. We don't know that story. But anyways, it's a really cool one. They just released too many of the songs right away, and that's what seems like a lot of bands are doing. I don't know if it's specifically a record label thing. I don't think it is, because there's so many bands that do that. They'll release a video way before the album comes out, and then right before the album comes out, they drop another video, or release another video. I hate that word, dropped. And then within the first week or two, another video comes out. And then the rest of the videos that they come out with for the rest of the songs on the album are like either lyric videos or visualizers, which I think is, has its merits and demerits. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing, but if they do that too much and everything, it's just not good. I like to actually hear more of the rest of the songs off the album. So during the last day or two before of the release of the album, I didn't really check all of those songs out. I waited until I got the album, or waited until I got the CD. So let's take a quick look at the CD right here. Hey Bear Gorilla. I don't know. It looks like a cross between E.T. and a gorilla. That's a little. What the hell is up with that crib? That crib looks like the baby either took a bite out of it or got struck by lightning or something, and I have no idea. Right here, it opens up, and you got Kirk Hammett here. Kirk Hammett looks like he's either I think these guys have done some coal mining or something, or taken some of those burnt items on there and then just smeared this. Okay, Robert Trujillo on bass, Lars Ulrich on drums, Kirk Hammett lead guitar, and James Hetfield vocals and guitar, as of course you all know that. Alright, so once again, I thought it was kind of lame to not have the logo on the cover, so I put it on there and ordered it like that.